Welcome learners to this session of BA Honors Part 3, Paper 7. The topic today is the novel The Guide by R.K.Narayan. Valen's voice shook Raju out of his reverie. He has come up with a problem about his half-sister, who is not ready to marry the boy of his choice. Raju tells him to bring her the next day. Gratefully, Velen tries to touch his feet, but Raju stops him to do so. He is already feeling like a saint. In the solitude of evening, amidst gurgling of the river and the swish of the trees, he starts counting the stars and falls asleep midway. In the morning, Velen presents his half-sister once again, which is unsettling for Raju because he has not yet done with the morning cleansing ritual and makes them wait for a while. But this wait was worthwhile because Velen had come with a good supply of food and drink. Raju appreciates this admiration and takes it to be right and normal. Raju begins with the story of Devaka and ends it abruptly as he does not remember the end. He has never heard the end of this story. He lapses into silence. Velen, the perfect disciple that he is, remains undisturbed. He waits till this holy man will speak his words, words of wisdom. Raju remembers his mother and the every night storytelling times of his childhood. He and his mother used to wait for father to come back from the shop at night. His father loved talking to his friends about the season, the litigations, price of grain, and everything under the sun. And every day his mother would send him to call father for supper from the shop, and he would send him back with directions about the food that keep this for my supper or don't keep that for my supper. He used to direct always and send him back. And this journey back and forth involved a rough patch of darkness to be crossed and its share of imaginary ghosts and fierce animals. Remember, he's a mere boy, and we are all aware of the boyish fear of darkness. He's one of them. Once he entered the security and the sanctity of the house, and his mother, and he saw his mother, all was fine. Then he would ask his mother to tell a story, and the story would begin, and as usual, Raju would sleep in the middle of it. Back to the present, a flashback is going on. Back to the present times, Raju dismisses Velan and tells him that time is needed for proper understanding of the problems and will be solved only when the time is right. Raju is impressed by his self verbosity. He is very impressed that he can talk so smoothly. Now, some critical comments. Complexity, humor, and gentle irony are the strongholds of this novel. It is one of the Malgudi novels as it is situated in the fictional world of R.K. Narayan's creation, just as we have Thomas Hardy's Wessex novels. Complex because there is a constant flashback, present and childhood, between villain and the innocent boyish behavior of Raju. The third person narration of Raju as the saint and the first person narration of Raju himself, constantly superimposed throughout the novel. Humor and irony abound in the story, and we'll find ample chances to view such critical comments and many more as we read the chapters. To be continued. Thank you.